3 ways to close more life insurance and mortgage sales without looking too salesy. Many brokers push far too hard and just look like a desperate Dan. Okay? There's a few different ways that you can do this. You can use a consultant style close. A consultant style close isn't, do you want to go ahead right now? It's, I'm giving you all this information, and based upon this situation, this is my professional advice. This is what you need. And they're a good tone of voice, nice professional manner. It comes across as a consultative type close opposed to a salesy close, yeah? Being too direct sometimes can push clients away. If you ask the right questions throughout the fact find, you can get a client to almost tell themselves what they need. If you just say you need some life insurance because you've got a mortgage or because you've got kids, you're telling them there, aren't you? You're being a salesperson. If you say what would happen if you died, how would you continue to pay your bills and your mortgage? Right, well, I couldn't. Okay, so, what would you do about that? What would happen then? Well, I would probably lose the house. Then what would you do? Well, I would have to go into rented, and how would that make you feel? Oh, well, obviously not very good. So what we can do is we can leave this problem with Aviva, or we can leave this with your wife and kids. Which one would you prefer? Oh yeah, I want to leave it with Aviva. You can just ask certain questions to get the client to identify and speak up to say that, yeah, I do need it. And then you don't come across as pushy, because they've came up with the answer, haven't they? But you can lead them down the path so that they answer in a way that identifies what they need. Yeah. When you tell somebody what they need and you say, this is what you need and why, and you're quite stern, you're not a consultant, you're too direct, they just feel like they're being sold to. You can ask the questions so they identify what they need, but you can also tell them things like, or say things like, so other people just like you will do this. So other people who've got a mortgage and who are self-employed and don't have any savings, what they'll do is this. Coming across as a bit consultative. And the reason why they do that is this. So I'm not telling them directly, you need to do this. I'm saying people like you do this. And that's an indirect way of getting the same outcome. Yeah. So there are 3 ways where you can close more life insurance and mortgage sales without coming across as pushy.